Nawaku magantik katamskata na waugakyao. Natoki topi netsigasun maskegsi oche maskegsi wigask. Chief Billy Morin, former chief of the Muskegee Land of Medicines Nation, Treaty 6 former Grand Chief, and it is a huge honor to do the blessing for today's ceremony. I'll speak in my language on behalf of the blessing and do maybe a short follow-up to that. So if you'll join me in any way, shape, or form that you pray to a higher power, creator, please do that at this time. Ananaska mau mamautawi mau simantu manoskagi sagak. So emanan gakyao nuwaku maganak nito temtek. Kanawemanan anots. Just thank Creator for this day. We pray to the four directions that guide us as human beings. We ask that we find balance between our heads and our hearts as we welcome a new premier and we do things right by our ancestors. We ask that we find balance in our heads and our hearts as a team to lift up our new leadership, and to do right by them, to stand behind them in the decisions that they make. We ask for blessings for this land that we stand on, that unites us all as human beings, as Albertans, as Indigenous peoples, and we give thanks for this space today and for the sun rising. Hai kinanaskumten.
My name is Reverend Susan Oliver from the Anglican Church in the Diocese of Edmonton, and it's my honor to pray with you as you begin your ministry in our province this day. Let us pray.
Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Todd. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this, our beautiful government house, for the swearing-in ceremony of our next premier. To begin, and in the spirit of meaningful reconciliation, I would like to acknowledge all First Peoples who have called this place home for thousands of years and who welcomed us here to make our own lives. May we always dwell together on these lands with peace, respect, and understanding. As His Majesty the King's representative, I welcome Danielle Smith to her new role as the 19th Premier of Alberta. So I'm the 19th Lieutenant Governor and swearing in the 19th Premier. Will you accept the position of President of Executive Council for the Province of Alberta?
I will.
I will now administer the oath of Executive Council. Please repeat, "I so affirm," at the close of the oath. Oath of members of the Executive Council. You, Marlena Danielle Smith, do solemnly promise and swear that you will serve His Majesty truly and faithfully in the place of His council in this His Majesty's province of Alberta. You will keep close and secret all such matters as shall be treated, debated, and resolved on in Executive Council without publishing or disclosing the same or any part thereof by word, writing, or any otherwise to any person out of the same council, but to such only as be of the council. And yet, if any matter so propounded, treated, and debated in any such executive council shall touch any particular person sworn of the same council upon any such matter as shall in any wise concern their loyalty and fidelity to the King's Majesty, you will in no wise open the same to them, but keep it secret as you would from any person until the King's Majesty's pleasure be known in that behalf. You will in all things to be moved, treated, and debated in any such executive council, faithfully, honestly, and truly declare your mind and opinion to the honor and benefit of the King's Majesty and the good of his subjects, without partiality or exception of persons, in no wise forbearing so to do from any manner of respect, favor, love, meed, displeasure, or dread of any person or persons whatsoever. In general, you will be vigilant, diligent, and circumspect in all your doings touching the King's Majesty's affairs. All which matters and things you will faithfully observe and keep, as a good counselor ought to do, to the utmost of your power, will, and discretion. I so affirm.
I so affirm.
Okay. Will you accept the position of President of Executive Council for the province of Alberta?
I will.
Okay, we've already done the oath, right? Sorry about that.
Thank you, Shannon. You had your work cut out for you this morning. I appreciate it. I'd like to start by thanking Her Honor, the Honorable Sama Lakhani, Lieutenant Governor of Alberta, to my husband, David, and my family. I couldn't or wouldn't be here without your support. And to all Albertans, I am truly humbled and honored to serve as your 19th Premier. Alberta is truly one of the best places in the world to live and work and raise a family. Over the last 117 years, we've written an incredible story together in partnership with Alberta's First Nations and Métis, who by treaty invited us to join them. You can come here from any walk of life in any corner of the world, and if you're willing to put in hard work, then you're going to thrive. There's just so much opportunity. There's just so much opportunity. Like many Albertans, I've always believed that freedom is foundational. Albertans have been through so much over these last 2.5 years. Our rights and freedoms have been tested. I will ensure, as head of this government, that those rights and freedoms are protected and will never be taken for granted again. Together, we will stand up to defend Albertans' charter rights as well as defend Alberta's exclusive rights over our areas of provincial jurisdiction, which are enumerated clearly in Canada's Constitution. But we will also demonstrate the compassion Albertans expect of us by ensuring the vulnerable and our seniors can afford the necessities of life during this time of inflation. We must ensure our children have the support they need to succeed. We must address the mental health crisis that is stealing our young people from us. We must give real help to those on our streets who don't know where to turn. We are Albertans. Yes, we are entrepreneurs and business people and fiscally prudent, but we also have heart and compassion that matches the size of our mountains. Our generous compassion is the very soul of Alberta, and Albertans demand a government that reflects that compassion, especially in these times. As your Premier, I will ensure that we act swiftly to demonstrate exactly that. And as Premier in the Canadian Federation, I want to invite every Canadian to partner with us, partner with Alberta. We can work together to build the strong, prosperous, and unified Canada we know we can be. A Canada where our provinces work together and empower one another to reach our unique individual goals and aspirations. Together, we can be the solution to the world's energy security crisis, provide affordable energy to those in need, and do so while providing the most environmentally responsible energy to our fellow Canadians and our friends and allies around the world. We can also provide food security to the world with our world-class food producers and technologies. Alberta wants to play an essential and central role in building that future, and I invite all of our fellow Canadians to join us in building the most prosperous and free country on earth. I look forward to learning from our Indigenous leaders to acknowledge the generational trauma of the residential schools and forge a new path based on opportunity and economic reconciliation. I promise that our government will govern with equality, inclusivity, diversity, and acceptance. We have a different founding story than the rest of Canada. Perhaps it's because we started late in 1905 and there weren't very many people here. So we reached out our hand to the world and asked them to come and help us build this place. And they did. From John Ware, the first black cowboy who came up from the United States and was so beloved when he died, people came from all over to celebrate his life. Our first Muslim community in Lac La Biche, who came here to trade with our First Nations and Métis. Our Chinese community, who built our railroads and then stayed and built our communities. Our Punjabi community, who were here and witnessed the terrible aftermath of the Frank slide. Our Ukrainian population, who came and weathered those early winters to create vibrant communities and offer hope to everyone else who followed. Had an opportunity to talk to Her Honor this morning about her family's founding story as well, leaving the regime of Idi Amin in Uganda and coming and forging a life first in the United Kingdom. And then here we are so delighted to have you. We will govern with core values that have made our province great: freedom, family, faith, community, and free enterprise. We celebrate our job creators and wealth creators because we know that when we do, and they do well, our communities will do well too. We have a long road ahead and lots of work to do, but I'm certain Albertans' best days are ahead. I do not take these responsibilities lightly, and I will ensure I work every day to earn your trust. Thank you.